SVG animations are everywhere in modern websites right now, especially when it comes to smooth page transitions. And since we haven't explored SVG animations on this channel yet, I went looking for some inspiration, and I found this website on Awwwards. Now watch this closely. Every time we navigate between pages, we get this really smooth, layered SVG transition. It doesn't just look good, it actually covers the loading time of the next page, which makes the whole experience feel more refined. So I tried building something similar using React Router and GSAP. And here's what I came up with. So in this video, I'll show you how to create this Premium SVG Page Transition effect using React and GSAP. If you enjoy these kinds of animation breakdowns and want more creative front-end ideas like this, make sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel. Alright, let's build this. Now before we jump into the animation, let's quickly set up our routing. First, we wrap our app with the browser router to enable page navigation, and inside it, we render the layout component. We import the tools for routing. Now let's take a look at the layout component, where all the routing and transition logic lives. First, we create a ref for our transition component, and get the navigate function to switch pages. This is where the magic happens. When we click a button, we first play the animation to cover the screen, then change the page, and finally play the animation again to reveal it. These buttons just trigger that function, with different attributes. And here, we define our pages, home and contact. And this is our transition component, where we pass a ref as a prop, so we can control the animation from here. This setup lets us control exactly when the animation plays during navigation. This is just our home page, a simple centered layout with some text. And the contact page is the same, just a basic setup. Now let's move to the main part, the page transition component. Here, we're using forward ref to receive the ref from the parent and control this component from there. Here, we create refs for the container and store all the layers that we'll use to animate later. This is our main transition container. We attach the ref here so we can animate it. Keep it fixed at the top with full screen size, position it off screen using left full, give it a high Z index so it stays above everything, and disable pointer events so it doesn't block clicks. This is our SVG element. It spans the full container using full width and height. And the view box lets us control the animation responsively. This is our first SVG layer. We store its reference in an array, so we can animate multiple layers later. The path defines the shape of the curve, and we fill it with color. I'll duplicate this 2 more times, update the refs, tweak the Q values, which control the curve, and change the colors to create layered shapes. We use imperative handle here to expose these functions to the parent component. So from outside, we can directly trigger animate in and animate out using the ref. Now this is our animate in function. We return a promise here, so we can control the timing of the animation, and inside it, we create a timeline using GSAP, which we've imported, and resolve it when the animation completes. First, we set the container off-screen using GSAP. Then we animate it into view by moving it from right to left, creating the screen cover effect. This animates our first layer. We move it from right to left using from to, and slightly overlap it with the previous animation to keep the motion smooth. I duplicate this for the other layers, update their refs, and increase the overlap timing to create a smooth layered effect. And with that, our animate in function is done. Now let's move on to animate out. Now for animate out, we create another GSAP timeline, and this time we reverse the animation by moving the top layer back to the left. I repeat this for the other layers, update their refs, and add overlap timing to keep the reverse animation smooth. Finally, we move the container out of the screen to the left, resetting it for the next transition. And here we have the final result. A smooth, layered SVG page transition that covers the screen and then reveals the next page seamlessly, all powered using React and GSAP. If you found this helpful and enjoy these kinds of animation videos, make sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.